Okay, today we're going to learn a little bit about using Microsoft Word, which is this program right here. And we're going to learn how to cut, copy, and paste from the internet. So what I need to find is my internet. So I've got to come up here, get to a new page. Okay. So you have your internet and you have to switch back and forth between them. Yours looks a little different than mine. We're going to go back and forth between Word and the internet. Okay, on the internet we want to do something called Google Images, and we're going to just type in school, which is S-C-H-O-O-L, and we have to type that in up here at the top in our, it's a URL, but it's kind of our browser on our internet, and we'll go ahead and type that in. And then instead of clicking on this web, we have some other options. We have maps and we have images. And we want to click images. And it's pretty fun. It gives us lots of pictures of schools. Alright, and there's a school bus, there's a bunch of kids. There's some books with an apple on top. There's a backpack, there's some school supplies. And there's all kinds of crazy things. And we have to be very careful when we type things into the internet, because sometimes we get something that is not appropriate. And if that happens to you, please raise your hand and I'll come help you. Alright, so I want you to, first of all, I want you to choose one of the pictures that you like. And I like a lot of them, but I think I'm just going to choose this one because it looks like it was drawn by a student. And I clicked on it, and it shows up a little bigger now, and you can see I can right click on it. And if you don't know how to right click, raise your hand and I will show you. When you right click, it opens up this little box and you're going to hit copy image. So you're going to left click on copy image, and then we're going to go back over to our Word document. And now there's two ways to paste it. So we're going to copy and paste. I don't think we're actually going to cut today. Well, maybe I'll show you how to cut today. So we're going to copy and paste, and the way you paste something is by either coming up here to this little clipboard and clicking paste. That'll do it. And notice now I have a picture right here. Now this picture is a little big. The other way to paste something is to push the Control key and the button, the letter V. So you hold the Control key down with one hand or one finger, and you push the V once with another finger, and when you do that you get a second picture. And so you should have two pictures on your screen. Okay? So if you want to stop the video, pause the video, and go try to make two pictures, that would be terrific. Alright? That's it. Looks like that. Now, after you've stopped that and you've finished it, and then come back to the video and watch a little more. Okay, now that you've been successful on your own page, I want you to do something else. Type in the name of your favorite animal, or at least one that you know how to spell. I really like dogs, and that's something I can spell. So I'm going to click dogs, and it's going to show me a bunch of pictures of pretty dogs. There's a little corgi, and lots of little puppies. I like corgis. I like, I don't know what some of these are. Labs and retrievers and different things like that. And if you like a certain kind of dog, hopefully you can spell the name of the dog. That's a cute dog. I like Yorkshire Terriers. And so if I type in dogs Yorkie, so see how it shows up Yorkie right away? I'm going to click that, and I used to have a dog that looked a lot like this, and they were a lot of fun. And so I'm going to click this picture, and then I'm going to right click again, and I'm going to copy the image, and then I'm going to go back over to my Word document, and I like using the keyboard, so I hit Control V to get that Yorkie up there. Now there's something I want to show you. When you double click on a picture, so double click means you hit the button twice fast, the left button, left click twice, and it changes the screen up here. And you have a text wrapping. Now notice there's a little picture of a dog here. That's just coincidence. The picture is always of a little dog. I just happened to have gotten a dog this time. And we're going to click this button. And right now it says in line with text, and I want you to change it so that it says in front of text right here. And when you do that, what's kind of neat is it's in front of everything, and so you can move the picture around wherever you like. Okay, so when you do that, like this one, I can't move it, but if I double click the picture and I go to text wrap and I say in front of the text, I can move it. Now this one I still can't move, and I want to show you something else. There's the cut. If I don't want to get rid of something, I can either click it and hit delete, or I can hit the Control X, and that gets rid of it too. If I hit Control V again, it comes back, and if I highlight it by clicking it and then hit Control X, I've deleted it. And go ahead and do that. Now you just have one picture of your school picture and one picture of your puppy. Okay. Now it's important that you don't just type in anything when you're searching on the internet. We need to pick very nice things. Sometimes there's things that show up that aren't very good when you're looking for pictures. So let's make sure we type in friendly, fun things. Maybe you can type in like a word like happy, and what comes up with happy? Okay. See, now here we got some things that are great and some things that are okay. I've got a little Homer Simpson here, but I don't know, this little happy ball, there's a bunch of sad ones and one ball that's happy. I don't know what that means. Maybe that means that even when other people around you are sad, it's important to still try to be happy. I would say it's important to surround yourself with happy people. So I would like, to always find happiness wherever I go. So I might like to get my friends together and be happy with them. I'm copying that image, and I'm going over to Word, and I'm pasting. And then I'm going to double click it and change my text wrap to in front of text. And then I'm going to make it a little smaller and move it around. Did it move? It didn't move. That time it moved. Alright, so now the only other thing I'd like you to do is I'd like you to type your name at the top, and then show me. So raise your hand. Come show me that you have 3 pictures. You've got one about a school, one about your favorite animal. I chose dog, and then one about happiness. So if you can get all 3 of those done, and then I maybe we'll let you print it, and I'll show you how to print it. Hint: if you want to print something, the quick way is to hit Control P. I think it says CNTRL on your computers, on your keyboards, which is sort of short for control. And then plus the letter P, that stands for print. So if I hit Control P, it comes up like this, and then if I hit print, it should say print. Now mine says Armstrong Brother. Yours should say Library Brother. If it doesn't, raise your hand and ask me, because we don't want to print to the wrong place. And then I could print this button right here and it would print my picture. Okay. Nice job, everybody.